sector is clear.
Give us everything we got! All wings.
Welcome back to Ant Live's The Channel, the only NBA 2K channel on YouTube with no clickbait builds. I am the old head gold builder. I am the best builder in the world, and I am the hardest working builder for NBA 2K22 current gen, and 339 builds this year only prove that fact. And as I always say, I got your back. Y'all like that one. To the channel gang, you already know I got your back, and to new subscribers, thank you. You guys are greatly appreciated. You're going to come to find out that I got your back. This right here is a offensive-minded guard. He's no joke. Watch this, y'all. Just watch this. Boy, this boy right here is special. And of course, he has Hall of Fame finishing and Hall of Fame shooting badges with the 1A playmaking and the 1A defensive skill breakdown for the pie chart. Now, we're going to go right here with the pure speed profile. All right, we're going to go all the way up on this driving layup, all the way up on this driving dunk, all the way up on this standing dunk, and we're going to go all the way up on this post up to 82. All right, now we're going to come mid-range all the way up, three-pointer all the way up on this three-point shot, all the way up on this free throw. We're going to bring his post fade up, and you already know we got the 10. That's mandatory. Now we're going to bring his fadeaway to 78. Go check out my fadeaway tutorial. You can put it inside of the search engine in the YouTube right-hand corner. I believe that's where it's at. Fadeaway tutorial. Shoot fadeaway jump shots like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. I show you a multitude of ways to shoot the fadeaway jump shot off of the dribble. I even show you how you can do catch and shoot fadeaways. Run to the spot, catch the ball, turn, fade, and shoot. I show you how to do that as well in the video. Trust me, you'll be able to see that, and it's going to amplify your personal game. Now, his pass accuracy, we're going to just bring that to 73. No higher than 73, okay? 73. Bring his ball handle all the way up. Now, we're going to bring his post control just to 60, okay? That's going to give him 13 playmaking badges. Now, his perimeter defense, we're going all the way up. Sorry about that. Not his perimeter defense. Thank James Harden, Olay defense. It's a lot of quickness all the way up. You're going to have to play manually with this build defensively. And it can play defense because it does have lateral quickness. Lateral quickness is tied into perimeter defense. As long as you can move side to side, you can play defense. Laterally, this build is fast. So you don't have to really worry about perimeter defense. And you're going to have a vertical. And you do have a block. So you will be able to maybe give your opponent a hard time shooting. All right, so but this build does have defense. You have to use it, and you have to play it manually. All right, now we're going to go with built 6'5". We're going to drop his weight. Now you can come up in his weight if you want a little bit more, but I'm just making him fast because he will have a ball handle, right? So I'm going to bring him to 179. All right. Now for his wingspan, I'm going to bring that all the way out to 86.0. Now this, like I said before, this build has Hall of Fame finishing and Hall of Fame shooting. It's an offensive-minded wing. He's unguardable. Your driving layup, that's Kyrie Irving's, Michael Jordan's, basically whoever's layup package you want. But that's going to go over the cap of 99 when your night decides to take it. That's going to be 102 driving layup. Your driving dunk, you're going to get pro contact dunks, elite alley-oop package for dunks, and pro alley-oop dunk packages with this build. So he is dynamic, and he is a show. He's a crowd pleaser. He's going to be able to put on the show for you and your teammates, and put your defenders in awe. Also, now, like I said, that's going to be a 95 and 99. So, man, this is a superstar build right here. When he gets hot, now he's like standing dunk. That's nice as well. You see that he can go down, catch the ball on the break, and go back up, and finish strong, because that'll be a nice one. That's what's that, 83. That'll be a 93. Now your post hook, you're going to be able to shoot a post hook anywhere inside of the paint that you want to, not and outside of the paint, because that is a strong post hook, right? But I'm not suggesting post hook, but you can use it. You can get down on a small defender, hit him with a post hook. Maybe like 15 feet out, you can hit him with a post hook, like anywhere from 10 to 15 feet out, right? If you know how to do that fast. Now your mid-range, that's nice. That's an 83. So that's very consistent for a mid-range jumper. And then the slasher takeover, that's going to turn into an 88. And then your three-point shot, that's an 81. That's consistent as well. That's going to be a 86. Then, like I said, the fadeaway tutorial, that's going to be an 85 fadeaway at 99 when you ignite the slasher takeover. So this build can do it all. It can score inside and outside. They have to chase you around with this build. Never stay footed, because you can slash, catch, you can slash to the hole. If I was to use this build, I'd always slash. I'd always go swinging around. My defender would get tired of checking me with this build, because I'm going to give it. This build right here is I'm going to give you the business build. Offensively, can you guard me? Basically, that's what this build is. And it does have a steal, because you see, that's an 87 steal. All right. So at 99 overall, that's an 87 steal. This build can't play defense. This notion, because it doesn't have badges and it's only got one defense badge, it can't play defense. That's not true. That's an 80. That's an 87 steal. So you're going to get steals. You perimeter defense. You use a steal on the perimeter, right? You have a lot of quickness, right, on the perimeter. Like I said before, that's a 90. What is that? That's a 92 steal when you ignite the slasher takeover 99 overall. Then you block. That's 59. So that's going to be a 64 block and 99 overall. Like I said, this build right here is nice. This build right here is very unique. And then look at your ball handle. That's an 81 ball handle. So that'll be a 91 ball handle when you ignite the slasher takeover. It's going to be able to speed boost well before 99 overall, because you're going to have a nice 94 speed. That's going to go over the cap of 99 as well and be 102. Then your acceleration as well is going to go over the cap of 99 and be 103 when you ignite the slasher takeover. Both of those. So this build is a track star as well. Is, like I said, this build right here is a Legends build. It's going to be hard to guard this build, even though it does not play badge upgraded defense. But for the fact that it does have a steal, and then for the fact that there is a block on the build, he can't play defense. All right. Look at this vertical. That's going to be a 99 vertical. Not a 99, 89 vertical. Sorry about that. And a 61 strength when you ignite the slasher takeover. What is that? 79? He's going to be able to jump. He's a shooting guard. He's fast. You're going to get those dunk animations. Like I said, the elite alley-oops. The pro contact dunks. Yeah, he's a bad boy. Take that slasher takeover. And there you have it. Even though it's Jerry Stackhouse, Devin is the shooting of Devin Booker, the playmaking skill set of Bradley Beal, and I'm assuming they would say Jerry Stackhouse as the inside game of the build, right? I want to say some things, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it alone. But this build right here is unique and rare, just because of the name. It is Jerry Stackhouse. That's North Carolina. So they're not going to, they're saying, you know, it's Jerry Stackhouse. You got Jordan comes from North Carolina. Vince Carter comes from North Carolina. You know, Kobe Bryant, all that. So they're not going to give you their name of that build right here. So it's Jerry Stackhouse for sure, but it's more of a resemblance to those names that I mentioned on this build right here. Yeah, but it's nice. Offensive minded guard without a doubt. Alright, now what I'm going to do is test the build. Yeah, this boy is bad. Just for those, no defense, so Jerry Stackhouse for sure. But offensively, those names I mentioned, offensively, this build is nasty. Man, he's a bad boy. Alright. Man, I got 14 finishing. Let's see where I want to go with this. Unpluckable Hall of Fame for sure. Limitless takeoff. We'll go fast twitch because we're not really trying to spend a lot of time in there. And then I'm going to take Giant Slayer. Now, Giant Slayer is key. What I figured out about the Giant Slayer takeover, right? Fearless Finisher is with improves the ability to convert contact layups. Giant Slayer is this, all in one package. Fearless Finisher, mouse in the house, and I'm going to explain that. Mouse in the house, right? Even Grace Under Pressure. It's basically a combination of all of that. That's the heart of these badges. So basically, if you had a build with 30 finishing badges, Fearless Finisher, mouse in the house, Grace Under Pressure. Those three with Giant Slayer basically makes your layup game unstoppable. All right, and if you add an acrobat too. But like I was saying, basically, if you're a Giant Slayer and you go into the hole, even on a 6'5" guy, you're a Giant Slayer, right? So basically, he's a mouse in the house. Just for some fact that you're a Giant Slayer. So do you get where I'm going with that? And like I said, Fearless Finisher. Giant Slayer is basically the same as Fearless Finisher because he's getting contact and he's going up regardless. So the Giant Slayer badge will show up. Alright. Now we got 20 shooting badges. I'm going to make him a lethal sharpshooter. A lethal sharpshooter, basically, who can catch and shoot. Alright. That's another thing about this build. Alright, Catch and Shoot Hall of Fame, Hot Zone Hunter Hall of Fame. We got 3 left. See, that's Stop and Pop Hall of Fame, Fade Ace Hall of Fame. Now this volume shooter with this, but right, I'm gonna go with blinders. Do I go with blinders or you get more of this mismatch expert? You get a lot more of that. I'm not gonna go with Lucky 7. It's really not needed. You can go here, but I don't want it. I'm going to make him stop and pop off the dribble to utilize his ball handle because he will have a pro dribble packages at 99 overall. And when you decide to take over 99 overall, his ball handle will go from a 81 to a 91 while you're hot. So this stop and pop for sure. And then, like I said, a deadly sharpshooter who can shoot off for the dribble, and this is this build right here. He's nice because he's the mismatch expert. If you come out on him, he's going to hit that a big man shot to close out on him. Then he's a catch and shoot expert as well as a hot zone expert. He's he's a stop and pop off the dribble expert, and then he is a fade ace expert. Now, if you don't really want that clutch shooter, you can always go there because that means he's going to hit game winners. All right, with stop and pop, for sure. Okay, now I got 13 playmaking badges. All right, unpluckable for sure. Quick first step, quick chain. Do I go downhill? I have a tremendous amount of speed, but I'm going to go with hyperdrive because I want him to be able to work the ball off the dribble. I really do, while he's running down the court. All right, and then I have 1 left, so I'll take that and I'll use downhill with that. Yeah. That's what it, or if you want to dance on them, handle for days here, and hyperdrive here. Matter of fact, or there. That's good. Whew. I'm gonna go right there with that one. That's really gonna set him off. Because with this combination right here, handles for days. He has a quick chain. He has a hyperdrive to dribble while he's on the move. So you can explode into a dribble move off a quick first step, pull back with the hyperdrive. That's going to add. Then you can just keep mixing it up on him because you do have handles for days. Yeah, he's bad. Man, he's bad. Woo! Now, like I said before, chase down. And the reason why we go to chase down because you do have a block and you will get that animation with this build. You do not need pickpocket because you already have an 87, still a 99 overall. You're going to get steals. So like I said, this build can play defense. Boy, this boy is nice. And there you have it. The first ever offensive-minded wing with Hall of Fame finishing and Hall of Fame shooting badges. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you are new to the channel. As I always say, I got your back. To the channel game, you already know I got your back. This is build number 340 for you guys. Yo, I told y'all he's nice. You can play defense with this build as I illustrated and commented in this video. 20 shooting badges, 14 finishing badges. Like I said before, they named it Jerry Stackhouse. They won't give it the other names, but far as the reason why it's Jerry Stackhouse, because it does not have the defense. If we could put defense on this build, it would be one of their names. So I understand why we do not have Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant with Hall of Fame shooting and Hall of Fame finishing badges, because they want the build to have defense too. So I can live with Jerry Stackhouse with this build because it does have Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan's offensive potential in it, and Vince Carter's. So yeah, I can go with this build all day, every day. I am the old head GOAT builder. I am the best builder in the world, and I am the hardest working builder for NBA 2K22 current gen, and 340 builds only prove that fact. And without anything further being said, I